Okay, welcome to Slingshotter. Let's start a new game. So our spaceport is at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Let's select it and go to our base. We'll create a new rocket. Let's start by giving it a name. And we'll create a simple two-stage rocket. Let's increase the first stage size. And let's give it more engines so that we have a good enough thrust to weight ratio. Then let's make the second stage a little bit smaller and select an engine that is a little bit smaller as well. And let's put 4 of them on the second stage. And let's see what happens. So first we're gonna need to build this rocket. So we go to our factory, click build all, and that automatically builds stage 1, stage 2 on the capsule. Then we launch the rocket. So we select a valid time on the timeline with the red cursor, and then we can go fly this rocket. So we see that at the time we selected, the launch is at a very high latitude, which is not ideal. So first we're gonna move the launch to later date. So we scale out on the timeline and move the launch events a bit further. Okay, it's a bit better. So we only have one burn event that lasts only a few seconds. So the first thing we're gonna do is add another burn event just after this one. And we can see that our trajectory is lasting a little bit longer, and as we make the burn last longer, we can see that our rocket goes further. So right now our rocket crashes in the ocean, which is expected as it's only the first stage. So we can first adjust the azimuth angle and the slope. That we can see the trajectory adjust as we move those parameters. Then we're gonna fire the second stage. So we separate the 2 stages and create another burn for the second stage. And we can see that with this burn, the rocket goes further, but still not to orbit. And what happens is maybe the second stage engine is not powerful enough. So what we're gonna do is go back to our base and add an engine, add a few engines to this second stage. So let's say 8 engines. And we save, and when we go back to the space view, the trajectory has adjusted automatically. And we see that we actually already are on an orbital trajectory. If we make the burn shorter or longer, we can see immediately the effect, and we can change also the timing. So that's great. We are in a nice circular orbit. So we're gonna try to complete a contract. So we can select the contract here. This contract says that we need to reach orbit, but we also need to come back. So right now we've done half of the contract, and the second half is deorbiting and returning to Earth. So what we're gonna do is go back to our second stage and add another burn event to deorbit. And by default, when we create a burn, it's a prograde burn, so it accelerates the rocket. So what we're gonna do is select the retrograde burn to make it brake, and we can see that our rocket is crashing due to maximum pressure when it re-enters the atmosphere. That's because it re-enters at a too steep slope. So what we need to do is shorten the burn a little bit so that the trajectory is a little bit smoother and the capsule can re-enter safely the atmosphere. And now we can see that the red dot has turned to a green dot, and now we have a landing event. So that's it. We completed our first mission, parking ticket. Our crew is saved, and the mission is complete.